go. Where are we? This one. N.E.A.R.P.A.D. Okay, so I would say this is a pretty good matchup for me. A lot of my ice is pretty cheap. 3 agendas, I'm going to mulligan that one. Although Dover Jackson, I could clear the map if I needed to. Cool, pretty good hand. Let's go. Really good hand. Alright, so it's going to be Encryption Protocol, draw, pop up on HQ, Eli on R&D. So that's pretty much an ideal start for us. R&D interface, personal workshop. Okay. Parasite. Can't let him in, not with R&D interface running. It's a pretty good first turn for him though. City surveillance. It's fine just installing it, leaving it there. I obviously won't be using it for quite a while. Blitzkrieg. Res my encryption protocol. I mean, it's unlikely he'd trash it without it being res, but it's possible. Dedicated response team also can't be trashed, so he's probably got a pretty fair idea what this deck's going to be about. That's okay though. Marked accounts, nice. So this is good. This is probably a much more typical game. I get installs, you know, multiple times a turn. Lots of remotes up and running, nice and quickly. Pop-up window's pretty bad for N.E.A.R.P.A.D. I think he can parasite it. Yeah, so you can parasite it before encounter. I wonder if that means I also don't get my credit. I think it does mean I don't get my credit. That's a pretty good play. It's a pretty good inclusion in N.E.A.R.P.A.D. So he approaches, I res. During approach, he parasites. Yeah, good counter to pop up. If he does that, I think I'll interns it back onto HQ. I mean, I need something. It doesn't need to be a lot, but I need something. Test run imp. What does he imp? He imps the dedicated response team. So this is where it starts getting frustrating for him. He's going to imp it. Probably going to interns it back. He's left on 0 credits, so I'm definitely going to be resing city surveillance at the start of his turn. Oh, I forgot to res my paid campaign. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I can res paid campaign later. So let's go. Don't want to. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't res that quite yet. So I think I'll go. I'll just take credits. And then res city surveillance. So this is the kind of time windows I talked about in the deck discussion. He's on 0 credits. He doesn't have a good source of readily available credits. So he's now tagged. He's going to need to spend a bit of money removing that tag. And this costs 4 credits to trash because of encryption protocol. So it's going to be credit, probably remove tag, take a credit. Just an incredibly unproductive turn for him. Okay, so he's going to take another city surveillance tag at the beginning of his next turn. So let's res pad campaign. Storm Jackson. Draw a card. Close to accounts. Cool. If he does manage to float too much money. And then let's go install a card from archives and install that dedicated response team back up. tagged again. He gets his Plascrete up, but that's that's fine. Plascrete is really effective as a burst meat damage counter. It's much less effective against taxing ongoing meat damage. If he's taking 2 meat damage with every run, is he going to remove? Is he going to remove his tag, or is he going to start floating tags? Cool, he removes his tag. Again, left on 0 credits. This is where it starts to become pretty difficult for him. Now's a pretty good time to actually put the TGTBT down in the remote. He can choose to run it. He can choose to leave it there, meaning I'll have an opportunity later in the game. See, so his econ is wrecked right now. He's now stuck on. He's gaining a total of 1 credit per turn. So take the tag, remove the tag, double click for credits. Or sorry, triple click for credits. So it's just incredibly unproductive for him. And this is where we want to be. Let's put down the snare. Put down a pad campaign. Take a credit. So he's now left with 1 credit and can actually pay to avoid the city surveillance tag. He's going to try and trash it soon, but again, I'll just be internsing it back. Pop-up window, which he's going to parasite. Oh, actually, I don't think I get my credit, don't I? Oh, I do get my credit. Okay, if he's not parasiting it. Oh, he doesn't have any money. He can't. He can't afford to. Oh, that sucks for him. Okay, where's this? Got my money coming in. Still another Jackson. I'd really like another city surveillance pretty soon. Start screwing him over. It's ice. And install. So he gets his money and probably jacks out, but that's okay. Like I'm reasonably happy giving up agenda points, especially if it's an N.E.A.R.P.A.D at this stage in the game. So he runs Jackson Howard. Okay, it's fine. I've got a second one on the table. I have interns. There are much worse things for me for him to use his impl counters on. Alright, he runs the snare. That's game. So N.E.A.R.P.A.D is probably a better than average matchup for me, but the style of play is what you'll see against a lot of decks.